Hi, I'm Alan Noble, the videographer here at Canny Creative, and today I'm going to run through with you what three-point lighting is and why it's important. Three-point lighting is the standard lighting setup for film and photography. It consists of three lights. You've got the key light, the fill light, and the backlight. I'll demonstrate what each of those does now. All of the lights are off apart from the key light. The key light is your main light source, and the position of this light is very important depending on the story you're telling and the image you're trying to convey. So the closer the light is to the person, the more drama you're going to have. You're going to have more shadows, it's going to be very bright, it's going to be very edgy. But the further away you move this light, the softer those shadows will be, and the softer and kinder it's going to be. So it all depends on what kind of story you're telling. Okay, so I've turned the key light off and I've turned the fill light on. The fill light's main job is to work with the key light. The key light creates a lot of harsh shadows on this side of the body, whereas the fill light fills that in. It's the fill light after all. So it creates that balance. It's all about balance with the fill light, and that is exactly what it does. Okay, so now that I've turned the key light and the fill light off, I've turned the backlight on just so you can see what the backlight actually does. It creates a highlight on the back of my head and on my shoulders, and for that reason we do it because we want to separate ourselves from the background. We don't want to be merged in, we don't want to blend in. It's we are the subject, I am the subject, I need to be separated, and that's what the backlight does. So now to give you an example of how important lighting is for your video, I've turned all of the lighting off and I've kept the house lights on. The house lights are the lights that come with the location. I've left them on. There's a big window behind you. This is the lighting we have. It's not great, it's very dark, it's very dingy in here. This is why it's so important to have lighting. I'm now going to turn each light on, one by one in order, just so you can see what each of them does when working together. Key light, fill light, and backlight. Now that you can see all three lights are on, the key light is doing a great job of illuminating me from the right hand side. The fill light is doing a great job of removing the shadows and balancing out the image, and the backlight is doing a tremendous job of removing me from the background and giving me some nice highlights on my shoulders and on my head. If you have any questions about lighting or videography in general, or if you'd like some videography services from us, feel free to get in touch at hello@canny-creative.com, and one of us will be in touch with you soon to discuss your project.